I'm not really sure where I went wrong. Whenever I see the word meditation, I see women looking really serene in yoga pants. Meditation. Maybe you've tried it out, maybe you haven't. Either way, you need to watch this. Most articles today on meditation focus on how it will make you more creative. It will make you less stressed. It will make you more focused and help you make better decisions. Now that's all true. I've experienced and taught that. But it wasn't like that when I started. Today, when you think about meditation, you usually think of that girl at work.
I meditate every morning to stay this calm and centered.
And usually today, when you think about meditation, you think about the Headspace app, or the person who's just talking about how it's radically changed their life.
It's a game changer.
But I'm sure if you've tried meditation, or maybe you're about to try meditation because of one of these incredible people that you've met, I doubt that your first experience will be like that. Your first experience might be one of frustration.
So mad.
It might be boredom.
God, this is so boring.
It might be confusion. That's much more natural, actually. You might even fall asleep.
Hey, did you just fall asleep for real?
And that's more common than you can imagine. I started meditating over 12 years ago, before all the cool kids were doing it and before it became this trend that was passing through our society. Now, when I interviewed Tim Ferriss, he said the most successful people he'd interviewed, 80 to 90% of them had a daily meditation practice. It may have varied in form, but they all claimed to meditate. So obviously, there's benefit in it. And the truth is, different types of meditation affect different parts of the brain. But at its very root cause, at its very purpose, meditation was there to cleanse, to purify, to help with self-realization, to break down all the identities we've created for ourselves and unravel and unearth the real us. Now that sounds quite complicated and sounds quite difficult too, but the process of meditation allows for us to go through that transformation. A way of transforming our negative tendencies into positive ones. A way of rewriting the patterns of our minds so that we can consciously choose to think and behave in the ways that we want. It's kind of like being asleep for a long time, living life on autopilot unconsciously, and suddenly being woke up. But that being more awake means more awareness. It means being more aware of your ego. It means being more aware of your anger. It means coming to terms with envy, jealousy, lust, greed. I became more aware of when I was trying to take advantage of someone or a situation. I became more aware that I could sometimes be quite manipulative. I became more aware of the fact that sometimes I was just acting from a place of arrogance. That was hard to look at. It was hard to believe that meditation was actually making me a bad person. And then I realized meditation wasn't making me a bad person. It was amplifying and making me more aware of what was already inside. And there's a beautiful analogy given in the teachings of India that describes how this works. It's described like you're looking at a mirror in an attic that has been covered in dust for years. When you try to see a reflection in a mirror that's covered in dust, you can't see yourself. But then you start rubbing that mirror. The first thing that happens is that the dust comes up in your face. That's like seeing all your negativity, all your inner challenges, your inner demons straight up in your face, just like that dust. And that's the hard part. And slowly, as you wash away all that dust, you can then see yourselves clearly in that mirror. Another great analogy or anecdote that I like is that it's like a dark room. If you're inside a dark room, you don't know what state it's in. As soon as you turn on the light, you can see what needs to be placed in the right position. So don't be scared if your first experience of meditation is greater awareness about the things you need to work with. Don't be scared at first if you start thinking that meditation's taking you down a road that you didn't see in the magazines and the articles and in the movies. The truth is, meditation works. It's incredible. But before getting to where you want to be, it will take you where you may not want to see.